playing Need for Speed Heat. Sorry, I'm playing Need for Speed Payback. Payback, yes. I'm playing Payback. So I have played quite a few Need for Speed games. I've done Need for Speed. Let me just do by year of release. I'll start with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I played, that was Carbon. I only played it for a few weeks. I didn't like the game. Then my PC hard drive died. Yeah, my PC hard drive died, so I kind of like forgot about that game. Then I went to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the reboot. After Hot Pursuit, the reboot, I went to Need for Speed 2012, 2012 Most Wanted. After 2012 Most Wanted, I don't know which one came earlier, if it was Most Wanted or the Run. But either ways, I've played both games. After the Run, right now I'm on Need for Speed Payback. After Payback, I played Need for Speed Heat. So, which one would I say is the best Need for Speed game? Obviously, it goes by everyone's favorite answer, which is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Need for Speed Most Wanted. The 2005 one. Yeah. Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2005 one. Is everyone's go-to answer, to which I understand. It's a solid game. 2005 Most Wanted is really a solid game. Like, one thing that made that game good, that a lot of people don't like to talk about, has to be, let me say, the the customization. Okay, the customization for that game, I think it's as good as Underground and Heat. I'm talking about Need for Speed games I've played. Okay, it has to be in between Underground and Heat. These two had like the best customization. And also apart from that, Need for Speed Most Wanted had the better story. Like, from all the Need for Speed games I have played, I think Most Wanted had the best game. The sorry, not the game. The gameplay isn't perfect. The gameplay isn't perfect, but I would say Most Wanted had the better story, and them not doing the, like, you give a protagonist a name and just let the protagonist just be this faceless individual, and every player of that game will imagine themselves in through that player. I think that was a great touch. Hot Pursuit, I haven't played that game to completion, but every moment that I've had with that game, I do think that game is a solid game. Though, it's there's no boost for that game. Maybe I just didn't reach that stage. But I would say Hot Pursuit, fuck. I would say Hot Pursuit was good. It was great. I liked Hot Pursuit. I liked it. It was pretty much enjoyable. What did I hate about Hot Pursuit? Maybe the pursuits were just too hard for me. And the customization weren't that great. There was no customization whatsoever. So there was nothing to play for. Then with Carbon, I don't know. I liked Carbon. sorry, let me digress. I didn't like Carbon. Why didn't I like Carbon? Let me get my specs. My eyes are burning. Why didn't I like Carbon? The reason why I did not like Carbon had to do with the fact that Carbon had the worst graphics. I didn't like the graphics from Carbon. I didn't like the graphics from Carbon. Like, that's the reason why I just played that game for a few, then didn't even go back to it. Wait, what? That's why I didn't go back to it. Then with Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. 2012 Most Wanted, I would say 2012 Most Wanted was good. The problem is that they expected the first one. With Need for Speed 2012, I would say it's 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 a good game if you've played Burnout. Yeah, Need for Speed 2012 is a good game if you've played Burnout. And I've played Burnout before, and I enjoyed the game. The problem has to do with the completion, how to complete the game. I didn't like, I don't know, with story games. Like, maybe I was expecting a story or not, but Need for Speed, Need for Speed, what do you call this? Let me caption this. So um Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2012 version. The 2012 version could have been a good game if they wrote a story around that game. Okay? If they wrote a story around the game, I do think it could have been a good game. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but okay, let me just do this. Because we are great, I hated the fact that you can beat number two with a Bugatti using a Marusha, and then you start climbing up and you can complete the game, the story mode for that game, and you are done. I hated that because I I wasn't just proud of the game itself. Like, the route that I took when playing that game felt like cheating. Then now let me go for the run. The run is a good game. Has great cars. The only thing that the run lacks, I think, is the customization of the vehicles. Like, if you could customize the vehicles in the run, I do think it would have been a good game. I hated that game became Assassin's Creed Midway. Like, if that game was just let to be a Need for Speed game whereby you just race cars, after racing cars it's okay like that, it would have been great. I just don't like my protagonist leaving the car for a Need for Speed game. But they had something with the story. We've had bad Need for Speed game stories. That one from from um from the run wasn't a bad story. I don't think it's even a bad story. It's a good story. Just that the game felt a bit archaic. It felt like an arcade game. Like, you know how Mortal Kombat feels like sometimes, right? You beat Goro, after beating Goro, you can beat the next guy. After beating the next guy, you can beat the next guy. Yeah, that's how it felt. Like, but if those were the protagonists we were doing that to, maybe I would have had a different perspective towards the game. But the problem was that we were doing that with stages, and sometimes it felt like we were repeating the same stories over and over again. That's what I hated from that game. We'll go with if Need for Speed the Run, if Need for Speed the Run with its story and the gameplay, from like the card selection, like the city status itself. If that city status itself was the one that we had from Most Wanted, I do think Need for Speed, the Need for Speed that would have been made with these two elements could have been a good game. Like, it could have been a good game. With Hot Pursuit 2, with Hot Pursuit the reboot, Hot Pursuit the reboot is a great game. Is a great game. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It felt nice playing that game. That's all I can say. When we jump the line and go for Need for Speed, the Run. Sorry, Need for Speed. What do you call this? Need for Speed. Uh, the Heat. Need for Speed Heat. If you are playing Need for Speed for the story itself, I think you're going to hate the game. But in terms of replay value, like, you're just playing the game without anything, without the story. You have like an account, you finish the story, you're just playing for achievements, like completing quests, pursuits, races. If you're playing Need for Speed the Run for that, I do think it's even better than Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Like, the replay value for that game is good. And for Most Wanted 2005, for Most Wanted 2005, I think the only reason why people still play Most Wanted 2005 is because of the story. I don't think a lot of people, after they complete the story, they go back to play Need for Speed 2005 Most Wanted. But with Hit, it's another thing. I think Hit's storyline is bad, but the replay value that comes with Need for Speed Heat is good. With Need for Speed, what's this? Payback. I'm playing Payback right now. So far, the story. Okay, there is something with the story as compared to Heat. Like, I played Heat before I played this one, so it's good as comparing those two, because they came concurrently, one after the other. Like, I would say maybe the story for Payback has something going on, but Need for Speed Heat, like, had the good gameplay, the customization. With this one, I don't think it's there, but also, like, I do like the sense of speed that comes with this game. Like, there is a very good sense of speed. Like, when your car is boosting, you're driving your car, adding some nitros. Like, there is a very, very good sense of speed. Like, I like the adrenaline that it's giving me. Like, that's what I can say about this game. But if I had to choose a better game, I don't know. Maybe this will even affect the way I'm watching. I might enjoy this game, but I do think Need for Speed Heat gets too much hate, but in terms of you complete the game, going back to the game and playing it, I do think Need for Speed Heat is a good game. Like even the pursuits, like everything that the game has, like it's that good. So Most Wanted is the best Need for Speed game that I've played. The worst is Carbon. After Carbon, then goes the Run. After the Run, I think I would say Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Then the 2013-12 version, Need for Hot Pursuit. After that, I would rank Need for Speed Most Wanted above those. Then I would go. I don't know where I would rank the current one, but then I would put Need for Speed Heat and then Most Wanted from the Need for Speed games I've played. And also there is like an adjusting period, like Need for Speed Heat is the first game that I've played using a console. Like I'm on console now, but some years ago I was using what do you call this? I was using but some years ago I was using what do you call this? The PC. So yeah, that's it.